Enjoy. Cheers.
Beauties. Gucci. What's up? What's up, Benziniiiii? What you doing? Cheers to the old UK boys.
You always tell me that it's all up in my head. You got me overlooking all of my options. You got me going back and forth with my conscience. All up in my bed. You always see that.
Welcome back to the 12th rendition of the Pitch Masters. I am joined by the beautiful Benziniiiii in the purple, Liverpool purple. Have a hoodie that is the same color. How we doing, Mr. Benziniiiii?
Yeah, I just sneezed, so I'm a bit stuffed up right now. We're vibing.
Shouldn't you be
We're
clear?
vibing. Waiting to get
He needs
to
a
the
little
toy.
Afrin.
Yeah, needs some meds. Stevie Boy and the Rangers per classic. The boys have been buzzing around. A little bit better results. Steve, how are we feeling?
Feeling a lot better. Well, I don't know. I like the roster. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. You went to go visit Benziniiiii and you got him sick. You were just getting over a sickness last time we recorded. I feel like you go to visit the guy in Miami and you give him a little bit of your cold or whatever you had.
What? I was sick? What, this guy's just making stuff up?
Yeah, this guy is just
Sick
pulling
or something.
stuff
Yeah, what
out of the
hell?
hat, man.
He's just pulling shit out of his ass over here. He's
Well,
sick, he
one
went to
thing
visit
that I
Benziniiiii.
certainly am not pulling out of my ass. We're joined by our fourth member, Mr. Sean, future father of twins.
That's right.
Brother, we missed you dearly on the last pod. Tell us how you been.
Doing
Tell us
good.
about your future endeavors. What are we going to be naming the kids?
Shit. Probably. I mean, it's got to be Steve, Ben, or Alex. I got to pick 2 out of 3. So somebody's losing out. I don't know.
What if it's a girl? What are we going to name the girl?
No,
Alexandra. Stephanie.
Ooh, I was gonna say.
Alexandra, Stephanie, and
that's right. Or it's
what would
probably
be
just
Ben.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, I don't know.
Brittany.
Brenda.
And on
Brenda,
this
maybe?
episode of Pitchmaster Bets, we'll rank the most elite names to name our children.
Oh, wait. Ben, what was the name again? The one that they were shouting at the restaurant? That's the girl's name.
No, not chill.
Yes. Yes.
Sabrina.
Yeah, there we go. That's the name.
Could not imagine naming my child Sabrina. Anyways, super excited to get into this episode with the lads. Got a lot to talk about here. We're going to start off with promotion and relegation. Everybody's favorite segment besides listener questions. Again, self-voted, self-ranked. We'll start off with the promotions. Who wants to get us going?
Promotion for Benziniiiii. Abbonamenti. Just had to get it in. So this weekend I took some time off, went to Miami, and enjoyed the 3 Points Festival. Was a dream of mine to see Skrillex and Fred again in action. Really enjoyed. Very tired still, but I do have a relegation that goes along with the Miami trip, so I'll pass off my piece now.
So your promotion was just that you went to Miami. I want to get that straight.
Yeah, just went and saw like 2 of my favorite
promotion.
DJs.
That's a good
All right, no, that's
promotion.
good.
Come on.
I
No,
thought there
yeah.
was to be more to it, though. Okay.
No.
it's good time.
He has
I have
something
been
to tie in.
Skrillex.
He has something to
We
tie in.
bought tickets like probably like 5 months ago, like as soon as they came out. So we've been like looking forward to going.
Okay.
And
Go straight
It
into
was-
your relegation. The floor's yours, honestly. Just tie the stories together.
all right, relegation. So Saturday brunch. Wake up from the hotel, and we go strolling around the streets of Miami, and we go to this like brunch spot. It's called Fiore. I'm gonna call them out. Those little scumbags. So at this place, we get our food. We're vibing. I get a fuck it. Doesn't matter what I got. The guy shows me the bill, and I was unaware that there was an 18% gratuity automatically included on the bill. And I went ahead and gave this guy an additional $10. And my girlfriend said, while I was giving him the additional $10, he was smirking at me like he had just scammed me, bro. Scammed me. After I left the restaurant, I felt like shit. I actually felt like I just got robbed. It was a terrible feeling. Fuck that place.
Yeah, it's always a tough balance because it's like
They don't even tell you. They give you on their little like fucking device and like, here, pay. Ese pay. And that's what they did. Fucking rats, man. I was so pissed. I'm still thinking about it.
Holy shit.
Yo, use that $10 that I gave you for something great. Go buy a pack of cigarettes. Waste your money.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
All right, I'm done.
I love it so much. Oh man! All right, who wants to go next?
I guess I'll go. Promotion. Oh wait, we do relegation first. Is that what we're doing? Relegation or promotion first?
Promotion, then relegation.
All right, promotion. Nothing really that incredible lately. I did get a good dinner the other night, but I'm not gonna go. Listen, I always want to say.
Review. Let's do it.
I know. I always want to do the food, but I can't. All right, we'll do the food. All right, so this past Saturday, a couple days ago, I went to this delicious restaurant in my neighborhood. I've lived in my neighborhood for almost 3 years. This restaurant, never been there, called Minetta's. Nice Italian spot. Delicious. Got my chicken parm. Every time I go to a new Italian restaurant, I start off with chicken parm, just so I can compare them. Top 5 chicken parms I've had in my entire life. Number two on the list, only to the famous Don Peps over by the Aqueduct Racetrack. But shout out Don Peps. But Minetta, no, Don Peps is, if you haven't been, Don Peps is the best.
I definitely haven't been.
Lefters Boulevard in Queens. But yeah, Minetta's is phenomenal. Shout out Minetta's. Next time I go, maybe comp my meal. Great espresso martini also, by the way. Great. I sucked down 2. I sucked down the first one so quickly. Taylor looked at me and was like, "Oh, you better pump the brakes." It was like 3 seconds. It was so good. But I was buzzing a little bit at dinner. All right, but the real promotion, enough of the food. The real promotion, if you guys don't know, I'm a big hockey guy. And at the shop, I grabbed a box of Series 1 hockey. Didn't want to get it because I was shit-talking it all week. Like, checklist is terrible. The only card I want is an impossible pull. I bought a box. The last pack in the box had the impossible pull. Finally, I hit something good. The Connor Bedard shore print. It's already sold. Gone.
Come on.
Let's go. What'd you sell
How
it for?
close
There's a
was it to
promotion.
the
$400
Wow,
gone.
nice.
I needed to get rid of it. But yeah, it was nice. Out of $100 box, I'll take it.
Solid.
for sure. Relegation.
Oh, relegation. It was a pretty good week. It's going to be tough. I almost got murdered a few hours ago. Well, about an hour and a half ago. We won't go into the story. But that's
It's a pretty bad relegation.
Looking for a parking spot. Yeah.
Jeez. I mean, my promotion and relegation go hand in hand. I was out of the podcast last week. Took a bit of a break. It was a hellish week. Just a lot going on. But the promotion is that I'm doing better now, a little bit better, and we're vibing on the pod. So in short, that's my relegation promotion with no more context other than
baby.
He came back blind. It's okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
The reason I was smirking
Kids
like
are
crazy
sleeping
was
through the night. That's the promotion.
Yeah.
Steve was talking and Sean he was just like your blank stare sometimes when you have the glasses on, bro. I lose.
Wait, can you
it.
see my eyes through the glasses?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
No.
Good.
Yo, what kind? All right, Alex, give us your promotion
Yeah,
and
Alex, come on,
relegation.
let's hear it.
Promotion, relegation. Promotion is again Pitchmaster Bets. Episode 3 or 4. We're on episode 3 or 4. Me, my boy Blake, and Spencer. It's been so much fun doing that. We have a guest coming on this week from pickswise.com, so I'm super excited to have that guy on. Talk a little Champions League, Europa League, and just the week ahead. I went on a tear after Thursday Night Football, boys. 7-0 on Thursday Night Football. Account was buzzing.
Were you buzzing or was the account buzzing?
Oh, I was buzzing. Proceeded to throw 2 more bets on Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks have only made me money, so that was awesome. And then was feeling frisky, so threw a live bet on Golden State, like just in the 4th quarter, just on their spread. So I was all the way up to whatever, like 10-0.
How many units?
My unit size is up to 40, so I really couldn't tell you how many I was up. But after I went 5-2 on my official picks that I put on Pitchmaster Bets episode 4, I was able to take out $577. My initial investment was $125, and I've already twice taken out $250 and $277. So it's been a successful run with the old sports books, that's for sure. So that's my promotion.
Nice.
My relegation is this scumbag chick that is always trying to get into people's cars in my parking lot downtown Indy. This one like chick is always just like she just does not give a shit. Like I'll literally be walking with my dogs and she's just like flicking doors open. I'm like, dude, like I'm right here. Like what are we doing?
Wait, she's
And-
trying to steal shit?
Oh yeah. And
well, somebody
so I
fucking
finally like got
bash
to
your
the
head
point
in.
where I like call the cops or whatever. And there was this one time where I was just like so fed up with it. Like I was like trying to like be like a little like covert about it. Like I just like normally I'm like make a scene just to like get her to leave and just be like, yo, like stop trying to get in people's doors. And she like normally flips out. But this time I like called the cops and like tried to like follow this chick. And she absolutely gave me the runaround, like dipped into a not even an alley, but like a parking lot and could not see her again. So
Yeah, you need to take a video of her next time.
Is she like a
I mean, there's
crackhead?
videos, but huh?
Is she a crackhead?
Nah, she doesn't give like she could be, but does not give like major crackhead vibes. Just like hustling type deal.
Hustling. I would take a fucking golf fucking club to her head.
The old Premier League fantasy. It's been a moment since we've really dove deep into it. My team did relatively well this past week. I was above average with about 71 points. The average was just above that in the hundreds, I believe. Shout out to our team of the week player, though, Mr. Retina FC.
No.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not the best in the
Yeah,
world.
it's the best in the world.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best in the
Holy
world.
shit, this
Alex
whole
is
time?
shouting out the best fantasy
best-
Premier League player in
Why
the
would
whole
it
world
not?
Out of
now.
like
Why
7
would it
million
not-
people.
I just don't know why it wouldn't show us.
Yeah, what the
that,
hell? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so that average is for like worldwide average.
And the
was
highest
someone
is
in the league that
worldwide.
got
Highest is worldwide, or
107.
worldwide highest for the week. Yeah.
So then how do you figure out who's the highest in our league?
So if you just
You
go
just
to
have to
look
manually.
around, yeah.
I mean, that's
Good
just
grief,
absurd.
that's way too much work.
That
We're
is
giving out-
so-
no.
Well,
No.
at that point, I know what we can look up then in our own league is who is doing the best out of
Yes, overall.
October.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, overall, yeah, USPS, Ethan rode us with 608 total points. Mr. Will Wasmer in second place. Trenton Weeks in third in the fourth place. Did just drop down from third. Wish I could pronounce your name. With Matthias Madisek. So congratulations to you, top four. From August, top player Yoav, and September, Ethan. You guys are still yet to hit us up for your boxes. So whenever you hit us up, we'll make sure to get you those. The old what do we promise? The freaking Evolution hobby boxes. But
Revolution.
Evolution.
This guy's-
Apologies. But
Yikes.
how have you guys felt about your teams thus far? I know Benny Boy has been a bit distracted on the grind, but my team overall did pretty solid. How are you guys feeling about your squad?
Terrible. 39 points this week.
Yeah, that's terrible,
That's-
bro.
that's-
That's
yeah.
below the average.
Atrocious.
Yes, I made the mistake of like tweaking the lineup. That was the problem.
Yeah.
What was the bad decision that you made?
I mean, I at one point I was thinking of putting Alonga in instead of like Almiron or Garnacho, but like the Man United fan in me like just keeps thinking like Garnacho or Bruno's gonna have a break. Bruno's the one that I keep getting ready to take out, but I just know as soon as I do it, he's gonna score like 2 goals or like have 2 assists. So it's like that's the annoying thing. It's like the United fan in me doesn't, because I know I'm gonna be tuned into those games. I don't want to take Garnacho and Bruno out. So, but that was the big mistake because they both had. Bruno had I think like 5 points, but Almiron and Garnacho had 1 point a pop, and Alonga had 9. He was on the bench and couldn't get him in there.
It's definitely pretty cool to see, like, because this is my first year doing this, so it's interesting to see like how like players perform and like how this is actually ranked in different stuff. Like, I mean, a Crystal Palace defender, Anderson, is like one of the top ranked defenders, has scored the most points. You know, like normally if I never did this, I would just be choosing like your traditional like big boys, Virgil van Dijk, etc. But you see a lot of, you know, Aston Villa. I mean, you certainly have a lot of the top 4 boys in here, but then you have like Chelsea defenders, Colwill, Disasi, sitting here in like the top 10. So it's definitely interesting. I got 2 free transfers, so I don't know what I've got to do to spice this up, but definitely started. I mean, I started in like the 200s. Now I'm up in the 130s, 135 to be exact for our league. So I don't know. I'm happy with the progress I've taken forward.
Nice.
Can we talk about the glasses, Sean? You want to finally tell us what's going on with the glasses?
Blocking out all the haters, man.
Really, he's been waiting literally 2 hours to say that line to you.
Yeah.
That was the best you came up with
No,
after all that?
the honest truth, the honest truth is, dude, I've been looking at screens for like 12 hours today, and this ring light I think might put me blind if I have any more light touching my eyes. So just gotta diminish the light, you know.
Okay.
The light
You need the
content.
blue light glasses though.
They don't
you
work,
don't need
dude.
the dark tints.
I wear them.
No?
I got them on my prescription glasses with the blue light. I wear the blue light. I put the orange setting on the laptop to take it out. It doesn't make a difference when you're looking at them for 12 hours a day, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's good to know because I was thinking about buying them because I get headaches all the time. I thought maybe it was because I'm always staring at a computer screen.
See, I shouldn't have told you that because I think the placebo might have worked and helped you out a bit if I just like let you off the hook and said like, yeah, you should buy them. But they do so much.
Yeah.
They do so much, you know, like studies about whether or not they work, and there's no conclusive evidence that proves that.
I know
effective.
I have like on my prescription glasses, which I don't wear much because I wear contacts. I have some kind of I don't know if it must be the blue light thing, but there's some kind of film on them.
On the
supposedly.
contacts.
No. On my prescription glasses, which I like rarely wear because I'm usually wearing contacts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should get LASIK, bro.
Yeah, God no, I don't want to be blind in 20 years. I don't know. LASIK is like still like too new technology for me.
I think
God, could you imagine you got somebody's working like laser, just like one screw up? That would freak me out too much.
You know, it takes like 30
yeah,
seconds
right,
to
bro.
do it. The procedure is 30 seconds long,
I know it's just
That
like,
is-
or even less. I think they fix your eyes in like 2 seconds.
yeah, but with my luck, they would fuck something up, and God,
See,
I don't know. I'd
Then
rather
then
just
you
wear
sue
glasses
and you collect
contacts.
payment. And
Yeah,
then
and
you
I can't see anything for the rest of my
That is
fucking
tough.
life.
Okay, spur of the moment segment here, and we'll start with
Can-
any one of you. Go ahead.
Well,
Go
no,
ahead,
I want to
Sean.
finish one item on the vision thing. So, no, honestly, growing up in like 2000 to 2010 or whatever, and then 2010 to 2020, just that whole like 20 years, in comparison to like a childhood that began in like the 60s or 70s, like these people like who are like, you know, middle-aged now, I don't know, like our parents and such they never had that exposure when they were younger to like the decades of extreme hours.
These kids now, bro.
Well, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. We don't know the long-term effects when we're 40 and 50. Honest to God, I think I'm going to be blind by like 35 years old because of the amount of screen time. And there's no knowing though, like what's really the long-term effects because nobody else has experienced it other than like,
Yeah.
I guess we're kind of in the heart of it. So,
Yeah. My dad has always said that about headphones too, like the in-ear headphones. Like my dad's like, "What do you think? That's good for you? Fucking a speaker in your ear?"
yeah.
He goes, "We don't know. Like you know, like the AirPods that go in your ears."
Yeah, those
How
are
is
really
that-
bad for you.
Yeah,
Those
like
are,
that's
those are frying your brain.
my
like,
dad's like, "What do you think that's
radiating.
gonna be? How great do you think that's gonna be? Everyone's gonna be deaf in 10 years."
Exactly. Yeah. Although the good news is there's guys like Elon Musk who are creating like, you know, ways to like, you know, fix parts of the brain, fix, you know, things like blindness and all
But you have to get a microchip in your head for them
Exactly.
to program
so you
it.
can hear
So.
again. You'll be all right.
And we need
Yeah.
people to start like subscribing to Pitch Masters more so we can make some money and then you know pay for these things.
If you're a new listener and you've made it this far in this trash part of our trash episode that we've had thus far, we would love it if you subscribe. Seriously, it takes 5 seconds. We're absolute
Yeah.
goofballs.
Send
But
me money.
yeah, quick segment. Would you rather go into a surgery? You're gonna get paid out. Okay, like let's say like this horrific act is gonna happen to you and you will get paid out. But would you rather go deaf or go blind?
Go deaf.
Deaf.
Yeah. Ben, is it really even a
Yeah,
question?
probably go deaf.
No, I mean,
guess
Deaf
it-
is
guess it-
easy.
Then you just have to learn sign language.
I mean, if you
Okay.
go blind, you
Or yeah, if you go deaf, you can fix it. There's
Cochlear
a possibility
implants.
to be yes, you can be cured.
well, no, we're saying, you know,
Trying to think of what's a way we could spice this. What is like
Even if it's
on the
uncurable,
level
though,
of-
you can read lips, you can sign. Like it's where if
Alright,
you
so that was
can't
easy.
see.
What's on the
let me.
level?
I
of
got a
being
good one.
blind?
All right, so you've got 5 senses, right? Sight, you've got taste, smell, touch, and hearing, right? And then there's some other ones people talk about that are like 6th and 7th ones that can be considered. I can't remember exactly what they are, but what's your order 1 to 5 willing to sacrifice? That's what I want to know.
That's tough.
I'm dying with these glasses. Like the more and more you can, I feel like you actually are blind right now. Like we have a blind person.
He's gonna start being like this.
In our
Like, give
group,
me your
yeah.
senses. Like looking in the opposite.
Yeah, if you can just
I'm gonna
blindly stare.
Think this is gonna be like over here. What do you guys think?
tomorrow morning I'm gonna be on Whatnot. It's gonna be like a corner, the top right corner of the card while I'm going through.
Bro. I mean,
On the
the
screen.
one. I don't know about ranking. I think the one that would be the hardest to sacrifice is taste for sure. Like
No, I would sacrifice taste.
oh, you'll never be able to like enjoy food.
Yeah,
to
that's
the
tough.
But your
full-
taste, think about taste is 80% smell, so you would still be tasting.
Well, that's why I was gonna say smell and taste are
They
very
go hand
similar.
in
'Cause
hand.
if you can't smell, your taste is gonna be shit. Like when you go like this and eat something, you can't taste it.
yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, the taste is 80% smell, so
Yeah.
I'll take away that 20%.
I think
never
I'd rather
heard that
sacrifice
before.
hearing for taste and smell.
Really?
Yeah, I think hearing is the one I'd be most willing to lose, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could be
I get
easily scared though. Someone could, come up from behind it like Halloween Horror Nights and just get you. You know.
It's also a different story though. Like if you're born deaf and you know how when people are born deaf they have trouble speaking because they've
Yeah,
never
yeah.
spoke. Like it's a different story. If you go deaf and then you just like obviously you're not going to sound as good, but like you can talk and like interact with people to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Where if you're born deaf, it's like it's they never heard themselves speak, so it
That's a
doesn't
good
sound
point.
the same.
Yeah, no, that's a really good
it's
point.
two different things.
Because
yeah.
I'm wondering, like, if you surveyed people who went blind midlife versus people who were born blind, I'm sure you'd find like depression levels way higher in those people who went blind midlife versus the people who have never known the other. It's just like
Yeah.
reality to them that they don't have any comparison to. So, yeah, that's fair.
Their life just sucks.
I know.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know,
Listen,
no.
they all that stuff sucks. I don't
Yeah.
want to lose any of it. Knock on wood.
yeah.
Yeah, bro.
God
The-
bless anybody out there that's got to deal with any of that stuff. You know.
I can't deal with Joe with these stuff. I can't take him serious. He's like, God bless anybody. He's got the fucking sunglasses.
Just came back from the casino playing poker. You know.
All right. The Premier League, the bread, the butter, our favorite soccer to watch by far and away. The Tottenham Hotspurs went into the Carriagers. Or were they
Cottagers.
at Tottenham?
Cottagers.
They were at the Cottagers.
No, at
Beat them 2-0 today. Shawnee boy, tell us about your boys sitting up top with 23 points in excellent form. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it was actually Tottenham at Tottenham Stadium today.
Apologies.
Dude, feeling so good.
Carriages.
Like we are winning the games that we need to win. I'm worried about the teams when we start to face like Newcastle, Aston Villa, Brighton. We'll start to maybe drop points at that point. But we are beating the teams that we need to beat. That formerly, when we'd be in this position, we'd find a way to drop points. Before the international break, beat Luton after going down a man. Today, created crazy opportunities, looked very, very liquid. The football was just pristine. Tiki-taka in the box. Heung-min Son sat down Tim Ream and put it top right corner. It was a thing of beauty. Overall, we're winning the games we have to, getting our 3 points consistently. We have Palace this Friday, quick turnaround. And
Tough barn.
if we win that at Selhurst Park, we go 5 points ahead of both City and Arsenal, even though we have a game extra played. But that's just a really good position to be in before we have a tough run in late November, early December. So I have more confidence on top four, and I mean, obviously I'm optimistic, but it's just kind of one game at a time and trying to claim that top four spot or better. So yeah.
I'm looking at your guys' schedule right now, and it's honestly pretty well balanced. I mean, Aston Villa, Man City, West Ham, Newcastle will certainly be a tough run of 4 weeks, but just the way you guys have been playing, you would assume that you're definitely going to take care of Chelsea at home, and Wolves, you always expect to win that one. So once you get into that little 4-game stretch, you're really going to find out what type of team you have. But all signs point to you guys are going to continue to run. And when you're at the top, everybody else is looking up, and that's certainly where Liverpool and Man U are at right now. Man U especially. Got to get my dig in.
Yeah,
But
I go like,
you gotta get your dig in.
how you doing?
yeah.
Yeah. All right, we won this week. We're fine. We're chilling. We're
Yeah.
mid-table,
We'll be
8th
back.
You guys did
position.
not deserve that win against the bottom team, though. You really didn't.
It's okay. That's like our third undeserved win this year, and we will
True,
take it.
True.
We will take
A
it.
win's a win in this league.
That's true.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Yo, Scott McTominay is in fire form right now.
for
He's our
real, bro.
leading goal scorer, I feel like.
The fact that
Jesus.
his team of the week it was only an 82, like he better start getting another one up and up. I know it's EAFC talk, but what is your guys' feeling on the old Manchester United right now? What's the state of union for the lads?
I feel like we're lacking glue. I feel like every time like we're settling into a team, we get like an injury or something, and then obviously we're not like at the caliber that we need to be at. So when like we lose to like a low mid-tier team, it's like the end of the world, but in reality like we are a mid-tier team, so it makes sense. But yeah, I think we're missing a lot of like camaraderie like in the locker room. I feel like they're not really fighting for each other, and the mentality is kind of out and away. And you could be like a mid-table team and you could have the best mentality and fight for every ball, and you could play above like your level, like Arsenal did last year. They definitely played above their level. So I feel like we might be able to squeak fifth, but right now it's not looking great. It's looking slightly grim. We're only 5 points behind though, getting squeaking into fifth place. But if we can get a couple of games in a row to get 3 points here, 3 points there, I think we have a chance. But it's not looking so positive right now.
I think there's two ways you can look at it. There's the first way you can look at it is the guys that need to score aren't scoring, but we're still winning, so that's a good thing. So when they start scoring, then we got goals from McTominay and Dalot. Think about the guys that are scoring all year. Rashford's not scoring. Højlund's only scoring in the Champions. So it's like, I don't know. But I will say, the one thing that United's missing, which is, it just seems so weird that they're missing this because they spend so much damn money, is like we don't have a superstar. Like you look around the Premier League, every team has like, whether it's like, I guess you could still consider Son as like a superstar on Tottenham.
Son and Madison
Liverpool,
are in my book.
Yeah. Liverpool has Salah. They have VVD on D. Like, there's just where like you look at United and it's just, I guess Bruno was like to a certain degree, not a superstar, but like a consistent like star last year for us. Hasn't been that way this year.
So it's just have guys that are like supposed to be stars, and that's always feels like the issue with Man U.
I don't even know if they are though. They're paid like they're stars, but they never were.
That's why
you know what I mean.
Like they're supposed to be. Like it's just like you look at them on paper, and it's like Marcus Rashford. Like that's a big, pretty name. You know, it's like
but when you send the ball to the wing to Anthony, the ball goes into a dark hole, and you never see it again. He goes vood, vood, vood. How are you supposed to like perform if you're just, it's a dark hole, bro. It's a ball.
I don't know. I'm not one for just keep like throwing money at stuff, but we just need to go out and sign up fucking a star, man. Like there's nobody there. There hasn't been anybody
to play for us. Who are we gonna sign?
I don't know. They got to make something happen. It's Manchester. That's not true either. Like it's Manchester fucking United. There are people that want to come and play.
I mean, if I got the call right now, I'd be like, nah, I'm not going.
Sure, I'd never get the call, but if I did, I'd be there.
I would love it so much if in some magical world, they put you two in charge of the team. We just see you two on the bench.
It'd be like some Ted Lasso shit.
I would just love to see Benziniiiii get subbed on for Anthony. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be class.
I need a couple of months of training, then maybe I'd get like 15 minutes without getting tired. I'm a bit out of it. The physique is not there, and the footwork probably isn't there either. It would probably take like a solid like 6 months of grinding to like get back in like footballing shape.
Well,
like
wrapping up the
League
Man
3.
U talk, you guys have a big week ahead. Copenhagen at home. Last time out, Galatasaray made me some big boy bucks.
Congrats.
With them being at your crib. You guys gonna take it against Copenhagen and make sure we're gonna actually sneak out of the group, or what are the thoughts there?
I don't know. What are your thoughts? You're gonna bet against us again, so
I don't think you lose twice at home. I think it's like panic mode if that was to happen. So I honestly think you guys are going to trounce Copenhagen, because if that happens again, the hot seat is going to get very, very fiery for Mr. Ten Hag. I think if he loses again at home, I think it's going to start to get very, very loud.
I think if we lose this game and then we go into the weekend and lose again, he is out. And then
Exactly.
Sancho comes back in and saves us. Prediction.
insane.
There it is.
I think there's no option. Like they need to smack the shit out of Copenhagen, because the thing is it Copenhagen or Copenhagen?
Probably Danish Hagen, but in English Hagen.
Yeah, Hagen.
How's he
Okay,
like?
so Copenhagen.
Copenhagen
So I'm
does.
not Danish. So, anyways, we need to spank the shit out of Copenhagen, because if we have any chance, and listen, I'm an optimistic person, and I always say we have a chance. But if we have any chance of beating City, it needs to be off the momentum of spanking the shit out of Copenhagen.
But
If you lose to
every single
Copenhagen,
time
it's just going to be do. Like
every time we
that's-
play against City, it's like a completely different game. It's reset 100%.
Yeah.
We beat them like a season or two ago, and we had like a worse team.
No, but I'm just saying you need, if we're coming off a bad loss, like it's just I feel like it can very easily
Yeah,
just
it could
completely
spiral
fall apart,
for
You know
sure,
what I
yeah.
mean? Remember last year the Dart, didn't we lose by like 5 against? It was like an embarrassment, and we were on
had
a
a
heater
couple
too.
embarrassing games last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
And then
they were.
It's just the EFL Cup too, but you guys go Champions League, Man City, like you're just talking about, but then you have round of 16 EFL Cup, Newcastle at home. So you got 3 home matches back to back to back there. So I mean that's a lot of pressure for Ten Hag to get some serious results out of those games, I feel like.
Listen though, if they beat Copenhagen, and then they somehow beat City,
Yeah. You
We'll
guys,
lose to Newcastle.
yeah, you probably will.
You know what's
Who
better than one
knows?
Hoyland? 2 Hoylands. Both Hoyland brothers play for Copenhagen. Did you know
He
that?
has 2 brothers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's true, but I saw it today on Instagram. I think he might have 2 brothers that play for Copenhagen.
Yeah, those are your kids, right?
Watch it not be
Wait,
I
true.
okay.
don't
to
know if
confirm
it's
this
true,
is
he
true.
says.
Where's
Well,
Hoyland from
rounding
again?
it out, just talk about the top 4 when I talk about this in general. Liverpool against Everton this past weekend was a blast. I'll talk about it in my promotion relegation, but your boy had a bit of a heater these past weekend/week with my bets. I mean, truthfully, was nothing to scoff at. That was a blast. But Liverpool have been buzzing, loving the way they were playing. It's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen with Mr. Mohamed Salah in the January transfer window. I would be thoroughly surprised if we do send Mohamed Salah off for the Saudi League. But there's been like a ton of talks, links to Osimhen, Leroy Sané, just because of the uncertainty of what like the future of a 31-year-old superstar is going to hold. But Ben or Steve, how do you guys feel about just how tight the league has been this year? You know, previous years it's been like Man City, just like a runaway. And now it's kind of like, I don't know. Literally the top 4 are separated by no more than 3 points. And even Manchester United, like you guys go on a serious run of games, you guys are back in the run of things here.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, it's at this stage, this is usually how the league is. I mean, like at this time last year, Arsenal was up by like 6 points or something like that.
True.
And then City ran, they went on a big time heater. But that's the way the Premier League is you could start off slow as long as you like meander around like United's doing. You go, win 4 games in a row and you're right back in it. It's just, I don't know. I feel like it's always pretty contested in the beginning. That's what makes the league so great. La Liga, La Liga, it's basically 2 or 3 teams immediately spring in front of everybody else and it's over. So, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's like a solid 6 to, I would say there's like 16. No, that's not even right. I would say there's like 9 teams right now that have a chance.
Honestly, I don't disagree with you, but to an extent, even where you said like they're 6 points ahead for Arsenal last year, like right now, it's literally 2 points separating, 3 points separated from 4, and then 5 and 6 are, likewise just kind of in that same slate. So I'm loving the way that everybody's competing. Sean, I don't know if you have any takes, sitting at the top looking down at everybody, but
It means
I
nothing.
feel like this year's been a little bit more close.
Yeah, it's been close at the top, which is nice, but City will find their way like they always do at some point, and they're going on their run where they're beating teams again 4-0, 5-1 consistently. And Tottenham just doesn't have the depth. I mean, James Maddison gets injured, it's over. Son gets injured, it's over. It's simple as that. So I don't
You
see.
could get a nice little January transfer window, though.
Yeah, no, that's true, and we don't have the European midweek games, but still, though, it's like one of these integral players. Even someone like Udogie or I don't know, like Van de Ven or someone like that, if they have any injury, it's who we're going to play, Eric Dyer. It's honestly going to just screw everything up for us. So I don't have confidence really beyond the next game week. I just like kind
The
of one week
only
at a time.
the only chance like a team has is they need to open up like an 8 to 10 point cushion that like gives them a chance. So, which is like that's not going to at this stage it's not going to happen because like Tottenham's what 2 points ahead.
We're 2 points ahead. Yeah, it means nothing.
Yeah, like it's at this point like I don't even know if it's possible. Like you would need City to lose like
I know.
loser like you know what you could do is City were to like draw 2, win 1, and then like another team win 3 straight. Like that's probably your best chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of like, you know what I mean? So you need to open 8 to 10 point cushion in order to have any kind of chance.
But at the same time, Arsenal, like, they choked so hard last year when they should have won with their 5 or 6 points or whatever it was, given their schedule.
Champions League,
like
too.
they found a way to throw that league so hard it's almost unbelievable. Like, you know, there's the meme Tottenham being the bottle jazz, but like what Arsenal did last season was actually an atrocity. I mean, brilliant for me. I thought it was fantastic, and I loved watching it, like the whole downfall of it. But like actually, like you wonder though how a team like that loses the points in the way they did to you know, to not win the league with their gap over City. So yeah, City's always going to be there. They're never not going to be. So you've got to be almost pristine perfect if someone's going to take them on.
I mean, I'm the one that I'm clowning myself right now because I clowned on Steve for the prediction of like how many goals Holland was going to score, and like he certainly could like reheat up. I mean, that was like episode 1, but I don't know, man. City just doesn't like after that Wolves game and just I mean they've definitely been dealing with injuries a little bit here and there, and like Rodri's been like how important he is to that team, but I don't know that they have that same sting and like scare to teams, and Holland 100% could all of a sudden find his form and it's back to 5-1, 4-1 wins, just dominance, but it doesn't feel like that right now. So it's like they're the ones that already like kind of had that first slip up with that Wolves result. So and then Arsenal is going to continue to have to play these, you know, midweek games in Champions League where they've like struggled a little bit as well. So they're going to be balancing, you know, injuries that they've been dealing with quite a bit. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how the season finishes out. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. Julian Alvarez is looking pretty damn good. I'll say that.
Oh, he's looking fantastic. But I will say, City, of all the players that, like, I mean, they are missing Gundogan so much. He was such a special piece to that unit, and you could tell that, like, since this season, like that's been like very tough for them. That's been a missing kind of.
And now De Bruyne is out too, so they just lost like 2 key pieces.
De Bruyne, I think there's a chance De Bruyne might be finished. I don't know what he needs like to sit out and be completely healthy. That's what he needs. Too much football, too much soccer. Actually, sorry, I don't want to keep saying.
Do you guys think Philly Foden is kind of? I mean, not really. There's not a chance he is, but kind of like hoping like.
I mean, he's looking so
to
good.
Move on, you know.
He's been filling in the gaps though.
That's what I'm saying is he's probably like a Kevin. Maybe see the checks that they're getting over in the MLS. Go take a trip over the pond, pal. I mean, I don't think he'll come to the MLS, but I think Philly Foden probably wouldn't mind Mr. KDB taking his talents to somewhere else.
Foden and Doku look so good. They actually
Doku does look really
looks
good.
Fantastic. He's like their main attacking threat, it seems, at the moment.
He was like seamless too, Doku. Didn't he score in his first game?
Yeah.
He just see that's the other thing too. City, they got the money too. They can buy somebody at the transfer window. Like it's endless deep pockets. They'll figure it out.
That's just the episode right there. Episode 12. Appreciate you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Go run up the Instagram. We're going to get back on the grind. Road to 1,000. Shout out Badger's mom. See you guys later. Peace.